my video where I'm talking all about all the books I'm really excited for in 2020. There's not actually that many, I have to admit, but there's a few, so I thought I'd go through them with you. So I'm going to start with January because, well, that makes sense. The first book I'm really excited for has to be The Night Country, because this is the sequel to The Hazelwood, and I loved The Hazelwood at the beginning of this year. It was so dark and twisted, fairy tale type story, and I love that type of story, so I cannot wait to see where The Night Country takes it. The other book I'm really looking forward to in January has to be A Heart So Fierce and Broken, which is the sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I am a sucker for a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and this one was just awesome because it had that modern twist to it. There was also disability rep, which was really, really nice. And I just really enjoyed the first one, so I am so excited for the second one. Then the only thing I'm really excited for currently in February is Come Tumbling Down, because obviously I'm a massive fan of Sean Maguire's Wayward Children series, and this is the next one in that series, and it's covering Jack and Jill, who are my favourite characters in this series, so I cannot wait to get this one. I have it on pre-order. The second it arrives at my house, I am dropping everything to read it. In March, it's basically very comic book heavy, I'm not gonna lie, because it seems to be that all the comics I want are coming out around March time, which, to be honest, isn't too much of a problem for me, I'm not gonna lie. The first one being Black Widow, Widowmaker. Now, this is a bind-up of her current storyline, and that's basically all I know, and that's all I really need to know, because I love Natasha, quite frankly. I adore Natasha. I just want to read more Natasha solo books, so I'm really excited for this one. I'm also excited for The Web of Black Widow as well, which is just, well, basically it's another Black Widow story with the Black Widow movie coming out as well next year. I just want to read as many Natasha books as possible, I'm not gonna lie. Then we also have Strange Academy. This is Doctor Strange's new one, where he's created basically his own sort of Xavier mansion in New Orleans for people with magic, and Wanda's involved. That's all I really needed to know was Stephen, Wanda, Magic School. And I'm sold, essentially. I'm completely and utterly sold, and I cannot wait. And then the other comic I really want is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which starts as well in March. This is being written by Derek Landy, who is obviously the author of Skullduggery Pleasant, which is there. And I'm just so excited because I loved his Black Order comic that he wrote for Marvel previously. I love Falcon, I love the Winter Soldier. Obviously Falcon and the Winter Soldier also comes out next year, so I'm just really excited to read this one. I am so excited. I haven't even looked at what it's about. I just know that it's about Falcon, the Winter Soldier, and it's written by Derek Landy, and that's all I need to know. Then in April we have the second book in the Eve of Man series. This is all about Eve, who is basically the last female born in 50 years, and she's the only female born in 50 years and is the last one, and she's basically the only hope for humanity. I really enjoyed the first one, and I'm really excited for the second one. It has been moved around a lot with the release date, but fingers crossed it actually comes out in April next year. And also on that note, because Tom Fletcher wrote it, I'd also like to say that I'm really excited for whatever middle grade he comes out with next. I just don't know what that is because he hasn't finished writing it yet, so we don't even have a title, but whatever it is, I'm excited to read it. In June, we've got Course of Miracles. Now, this has been described as Les Mis meets Jungle Book, and it's focusing on Eponine, and to be honest, that's, again, all I really need to know, because I love Les Mis, as I found out after watching the concert version for the first time, and it was the only version I've seen so far, but I really loved it. I've really loved Eponine as a character, though, for several years now, ever since Carrie Hope Fletcher played her. So I'm really excited to see where this book goes. Then in July we have Cinderella is Dead, which is basically a Cinderella retelling with a feminist twist and LGBTQIA+ characters. If I remember rightly, Cinderella is Dead is about after Cinderella has died, but the prince is now running the thing, and he's basically really evil from what I can tell, so two girls try to team up to try and kill him. If I remember rightly, it's something along those lines, and that's all, again, I really needed to know, because I'm here for women having revenge and fairy tale retelling, so this sounds perfect for me. And the final book I want to mention is The Silvered Serpents, which is the sequel to The Gilded Wolves. Now this, I reasonably enjoyed The Gilded Wolves the first time round. Like, I was really intrigued, and I had quite a lot of fun with it. I had a few issues, but that's besides the point. And then the second time round, I was a bit more iffy with it, but I'm always iffy reading books the second time round. I never enjoyed them as much as I did the first time round, so I'm not holding that against this book. I still had a couple of problems with it, but I'm hoping those problems get resolved in the next book and the final book in this trilogy. Either way though, I am very excited to see where this heist story goes, especially with that plot twist ending. And that is my most anticipated books for 2020. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below with what you're excited for, especially if you've got any more retellings on your list. Please tell me that down below. I'd love to have more retellings on the list, or sci-fis or anything like that. Please tell me it all down below. I'll also leave a link down below to all of my social media if you want to check it out. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time guys, bye!